Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be doing a couple weeks worth of update for my pregnancy journey. I will be doing my 27-week, 28-week, and 29-week pregnancy update. If you guys like what you're seeing on my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to it. I am doing natural hair videos. If you like what you're seeing and you like my content, or if you have video suggestions that you guys would like for me to do, please go ahead and leave them in the comment box below. And also don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I post my videos. And for all those subscribers that has been following me for all these years and all the new subscribers, I really just want to take this time out to say thank you and thank you for your support. I missed my 27th week update because we were just doing so much around the house that I just never had the time, and that's the same with my 28-week update. Along with my fur babies are trying to get in the door. They're worse than my kids. Along with my 28-week update, and then of course I feel like I finally have like a break because my daughter is napping, so I said let me try to rush and get this done. So if I remember correctly, let me just look at my channel real quick to see the exact video that I left off of, because sometimes it's just hard to keep track of everything that goes on, especially when life is ridiculously crazy. So yeah, my last video was 26 weeks. So 27-week, 28-week, and 29-week update is what I will be doing for you guys today. And in my notes, let me just look at my notes also, because it's been almost a month, you know, so I said I need to do this before I get off track and I never get to do my updates. All right, so I didn't put anything in my notes for 26 weeks. Updates on my notes that I have on here that I can remember at 27 weeks. I forgot to write notes for my 28-week update. But I know at 27 weeks, I went to my doctor's appointment and I started feeling tired. Like, I know 27 weeks was my last day or week within my second trimester. And I've heard that once you're progressing into your third trimester, your body's gonna start feeling tired and fatigued and drained because your blood volume of course, has increased significantly, as well as the baby's getting bigger and just everything is just extra, okay? So talked with my doctor and he suggested me taking another dose of my iron supplements, which I was only taking at night with my prenatal vitamins. So I take my prenatal vitamins and my iron at night, and he suggested go ahead and taking it night and morning. So I started doing that, and within 2-3 days, I started noticing my energy level picking back up. So that I do remember. I started getting hip pains, which I still am getting hip pains. I'm starting to get, I wouldn't call it lightning crotch sensation, but like pinch and pain in my cervix. They did measure my cervix at my 28-week appointment, and it was 3.5 to 3.7 centimeters, which is pretty normal for this time of pregnancy at 28 weeks. And my feet has been getting puffy. They aren't today because I've been laying low and laying down and just resting today and yesterday. But I do notice that my feet starting to get puffy because when I went to go get my feet done, I couldn't fit into my sandals that I normally wear when I go get my toes done and all that stuff. And I started also getting hot flashes. So those are no joke. I normally run warm at night when I sleep, so I'd like to have the AC really low. Low for us in our household, at least for my husband, is 76. He's comfortable at 76. Me, I'm a 74, 73-ish type of girl. And I don't even sleep with cover because for some reason, I don't know if it's because I'm sleeping with a pregnancy pillow and all these different stuff around me, plus I'm a little bit extra weight you know, carrying a lot more extra weight, that's probably the reason why. And then hormones, of course, that I run a little warmer at night. So I do notice that at night and sometimes during the daytime, I'm starting getting hot flashes. Like right now, I'm sure in our house downstairs is not hot because it's fairly cool outside, but right now I'm hot. And so that's just one thing that I have been noticing. I also have been noticing well, not really an increase, but like a stability in my appetite. I'm not really craving anything, nor am I not wanting anything either. I just have like a stableness, and of course I have not put on any weight that I've recognized on my scale when I weigh myself in the morning. In the past 2 weeks, my weight has been stable, but my stomach is still growing, and of course the baby's still growing. But I am eating. I'm not starving myself, but I'm just at a plateau right now. Okay, and as also with my app, you know, I'm gonna skip the 27-week and 28-week. So at 29 weeks, the baby is 2.5 pounds to 3 pounds. Now, I had my doctor's appointment today, and my uterus is measuring 30 weeks, so a week bigger than my projected time. And also the baby is about 15 inches long, 15.5 to 16 inches long. And according to the What to Expect When Expecting app, this states that she's getting pretty close to her birth length. So I don't know, I don't remember what my other 3 kids were in length, so I'm sure they weren't like a 2-foot baby. So yeah, so I'll just leave that at that right where it's at. And of course the weight of the baby is what's going to be focused on mainly, in the maturity of all the organs and all that. And I'm in my 7th month of pregnancy, only 2 more weeks to go according to that app. And as far as my body, they said I should be, well, they don't say, but on average, women that are 29 weeks of pregnancy develop varicose veins. And you know, dark complexion women, I don't notice purple veins under my legs or anything. I do know in my chest area that my breast has gotten more fuller, and I can see like the blue hue veins underneath my skin. But as far as my legs and my feet, I have not really noticed any of that to tell you that I have those. And they also suggested that you start doing kick counts, which I kind of started doing. I also downloaded an app called Count the Kicks. And I don't know if you guys can't really see the app. Can you guys see it? Right. So it says Count the Kicks. And I've been trying to monitor my kicks morning and night, but sometimes I don't use the app to track it, because what it's supposed to do, this app, let me start it. See if I can go on here. It has kick session history, and it pretty much gives you a line graph. You guys can see that it gives you a line graph, and then it gives you an average time of the duration of your kicks, because you're supposed to get, I believe, 10 kicks within a 2-hour window. And for me, I average about 5.5 minutes for my kicks. I've gotten 10 kicks within a minute. I've gotten the farthest I've gone is 10 kicks within 10 minutes. So it does like an average, and it gives you the time. And it also prompts you for when you're supposed to remind you when you're supposed to do your kick count, so you don't forget that. And another thing, I also downloaded a contraction. I can't even see the name of this stupid app. It just says contractions TI, so I'm guessing that means contraction timing. So I downloaded that because at 27, 8 weekish, I just remember sitting on the couch or in a chair somewhere, I don't know where I was, and I felt what felt like a Braxton Hicks contraction come on. But this time, this lasted a little longer, maybe about a good 45 seconds to a minute, but it got more intense where I felt like a low-grade pain radiate from my stomach area all the way around my right side into my back. And I was like, this is not a Braxton Hicks contraction, this is a contraction, which is okay in a sense, as long as they're not consistent, because I told my doctor and I told my doula this literally the same time I was having it, and she said that just make sure I'm drinking water, which I don't think that day I was drinking a lot of water, and it was a lot hotter outside, so I feel as though that's what kind of brought it on, and I was doing a lot. So I just remember getting a drink of a couple glasses of water and just laying my butt down on the couch, and ever since then I haven't had any, other than the normal, you know, light Braxton Hicks contractions that come on maybe for 10 seconds and then you just go away, but they're never consistent. And I just remember having that, and I was like, no way am I having contractions this soon in my pregnancy. Where's my app? So those are the two new apps that I've downloaded. So far I've been liking the contraction, the Count the Kicks app. Let me show you what it looks like once you start counting your kicks. So it gives you this green screen. As you can see, it has like a baby's footprint on there, and it has a timer, and you can open it without activating the timer. It's only when you click on the footprint that it will start the time. So I would do that, and each time I felt a roll, a nudge, a kick, or whatever, I would tap at it and then go from there. And once you hit the 10 mark, this perimeter of the circle here, yeah, you guys can see there, the perimeter of the circle will all light up once you hit that mark, and once you hit it, it will stop. So it's pretty good. This app I'm liking so far. I'm not to the point where I'm using the contraction app to say, yeah, this contraction app is the bomb, and they are free, so I didn't have to pay any type of subscription or anything to use the app. Back to my symptoms. So, common symptoms for this time of pregnancy, and I think it's the same for my 27 and 28 week, is constipation. And my doctor was a little concerned that because he suggested me taking another pill for my iron again, so 2 pills in a day, that I would be a little sensitive to it and get constipated. But glory to God, I have not had any of that issue. If anything, it has made me, I would say, a little regular in that area. Like, I'm not straining or anything, TMI, but it's pregnancy. Migraines, because I'm drinking water, I don't notice migraines. Every now and then I'll get like a light headache, but I wouldn't consider it a migraine. Hemorrhoids, the reason I'm not having constipation, I'm not having hemorrhoids, because hemorrhoids and constipation normally tie together. 1 + 1 = 2. And I'm not experiencing any of that. So that, let me see here. If the veins in your rectum have begun to bulge, and my camera is so disrespectful. Anyways, what I was saying about hemorrhoids, yeah, it normally happens because your stool is hard. And if your stool isn't hard, you don't have to worry about hemorrhoids. Hence the reason I was saying I'm not affected in that area, thanks be to God. Pregnancy brain, that I have been noticing a nudge of having pregnancy brain situations, because I'm a little slow to process things, and I have to think about it, and sometimes I forget, and my brain is foggy, my thoughts get foggy. Fast growing nails, I had to cut off my real nails because I had acrylic on for a good 4 months, and of course once they come off, your nails are weak, but they were pretty long, like the length of these now, but after I cut them off, they're not really doing anything because they're not my real nails. So I did notice fast growing nails, heartburn, and indigestion. That definitely came back. It's not consistent. I try to stay away from red sauce food like pizza, pasta, anything with a lot of heavy seasoning, black pepper. I try to stay away from, because I have noticed when I eat food like that, hot wings or any type of spicy or heavily seasoned dish, the heartburn comes right after. And I started sleeping with 2 pillows, so I'm not in a flat position. I'm more of an inclined position. So yeah, so I've been trying to avoid getting a heartburn by taking precautionary steps to raise my head by using 2 pillows at night, and to watch out for like red sauce food like pasta, pizza, anything with tomato sauce or peppery stuff. Those are what trigger my heartburn. Let me know in the comment below what has triggered your heartburn, if you guys do get heartburn or have gotten heartburn with your pregnancies or current pregnancy, if you guys were affected by tomato sauce or tomato based products. Ketchup doesn't bother me. It's just pasta sauce, red sauce, hot wings, things of that nature that, you know, flare up my heartburn. And I have been taking pictures of my stomach. So if they're appropriate, let me look at them real quick. Yeah, that one's fine. I took one of my 28 and 27. Oh no, that one's not that appropriate. So yeah, I have taken pictures of 27 week and 28 week that I could post. Probably post a 28 week one, but the 27 week one I might have to skip. Yeah, so yeah, probably do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do my belly shot. So this, I took off my belly brace, which I have been wearing to help support that pressure that I told you guys that I've been feeling, that little pinching sensation. So I took it off. So this is my stomach from the front, which I don't think has changed whatsoever. Let me get this chair out of the way. Which I don't think has changed at all. This is it from the side, and of course the whole of my belly bottom is exposed. From this side, I am sweating right now. This is it. Drop that. That might just stay right there on the floor. This is it from this side, and I do feel like my stomach got a little lower. I don't know what you guys think. That's it from the front, and from this side. So that's that. Okay, so the last time I did this, I think I was measuring 44, I believe, 44, yeah, 44 and a half, 44. So let's see what I am getting. I'm still at 44. Literally. Was it 44 or 43? It's one of those. I'm not sure. But right there, as you guys can see, right there, I am at 44 inches around. So that is it. My line, I think, just always stops right there. I've never had a line that extends above my belly button. So yeah, so that is it for this pregnancy video update, my 27, 28, and 29 week update. After, in a couple of days, I'll be 30 weeks, and it's countdown time, okay? So then, like I said, if you guys enjoy what you guys are seeing on this channel, please go ahead and hit that notification bell. And also, if you're just scrolling by and you came across my video, thank you for stopping in and watching the entire video. And I would love for you to also go ahead and hit that subscription button so you won't miss when I post my next video. And as always, I love you guys, God loves you, and God bless. Have a great day. Bye.